Hi, I'm Sara Weller and I've spent most of my life managing household name brands like Mars, Abbey National and Sainsbury's, and for the last 7 years of my executive career I was the managing director of Argos, the internet and catalogue retailer. I'm now a non-executive director and I work in a number of different places, including for the last 2.5 years I've been the lead non-executive director at the Department of Communities and Local Government, where I work alongside Sir Bob Kerslake, who's the Perm Sec there, who's also the head of the Home Civil Service and is the author of the Civil Service Reform Board. A non-executive director sits currently, 4 or so of us, on all of the department boards across Whitehall, and we bring a fresh pair of eyes to what are often very thorny issues that the departments face. Particularly we focus on bringing commercial know-how, experience of leading big projects, prioritisation, delivering great value for money, also leading organisations through change and building teams of talented people. The big topic that the Reform Board talked about at its last meeting was the 1 year on review. So the Civil Service Reform Plan was launched in June 2012 and we've been delivering over the last year about 50% of the actions that were laid down in the plan. But not everything has gone well, not everything is on plan, and also some new things have emerged over the last 12 months. So the 1 year on review is a really great opportunity for us to take stock of where we've got to clear the decks a bit by closing down or scaling down some of the actions that are less important or things that we've completed, so that we can really turn our minds over the next year to the 5 or 6 big programmes that are going to make the most difference to the way the civil service operates, to how it feels to work in it, and most importantly to how it feels to the people who use its services. So as well as talking about the 1 year on plan, we also talked about the overall programme, the shape of the actions and what was going well, so things that were perhaps ready to close down or to move into business as usual, so things like the policy making tools work, which has gone very smoothly and is just about ready to be handed over to business as usual. But we also talk as a board about the things that are not going so well, so things that are on red, and they might be not going well because they don't have the resources they need, they don't have a clear implementation plan, or perhaps across the government not everybody is agreed about what the action should be. And so an area, for example, like the culture change action is on red, and we need to rescope that action and make sure we're clear about what we're trying to deliver. Because delivering change across a really big siloed organisation like civil service is very hard, and the SROs who run these actions are quite often working against the grain of the organisation to get things done. So the Civil Service Reform Board doesn't just hold people to account to make sure they deliver what they promise, but also tries to create conditions in which the SROs can deliver successfully their programmes of activity, and therefore we can create the reform that the reform plan is challenged with.